I can't find anything on the exact construction of what's in the cigar.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Speakeasy.
I'm Zach.
I'm Jake.
We have excellent whiskey.
Yes,
And are the Dirt Roadmen. Sorry.
Fuck yeah. Tiny little sips.
Yeah. I said screw it and poured the good George T. Stagg.
It's phenomenal. I'm digging today already.
It's a great way to start.
Yes, it is. And this is not a terrible cigar. Where are we smoking?
So we are smoking the Pinar Del Rio PDR Liga Cubana number 5 Sungrown. Habano Sungrown. Which I know is a mouthful, but it's a nice way to say it's a specific line of boutique natural cigar. So, you know. It has a Dominican Carrillo wrapper. And... Or, sorry, no. I'm stupid. It has a Dominican sun-grown Habano wrapper, because, you know, that's what it says. And it has a Carrillo binder, and then it's a Dominican Nicaraguan blend of construction. I literally clicked on a random link as you hit the camera and finally found the details.
Nice!
But, yeah, it's my first happy moment about this cigar. This looks like the one from a couple weeks ago that we just literally could not stand to smoke. Even Seth couldn't stand to smoke. Seth with whiskey is difficult to please. Seth with cigars will smoke absolute fucking garbage that has been lit, put out, and left here for like a week.
You don't care.
But, how did you word it?
I don't know what you're getting at.
It was like trying to suck a watermelon through an iceberg.
Yes. That.
I knew it was something to the effect of golf ball through a garden hose, but exaggerated. I just couldn't remember what it was. This doesn't have that problem at all. It has wonderful draw. Good natural flavors to start with, about what you'd expect.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, it's like on par with the Connecticut we had last week as far as initial flavors.
Yeah.
They're super similar. Except I don't remember noticing sweet notes on the Connecticut either. I don't notice any sweet notes on this one.
I think towards the end we got sweet notes, but...
Yeah, I do have, I can't think of what it is. It's a spice, but it's not cinnamon. It's something similar, like
paprika?
Maybe.
Nutmeg?
Nutmeg, thank you. I'm getting a little bit of that. Then, like, you know, kind of what you'd expect from cigar notes. And at the tail end, the aftertaste is kind of a deep, earthy, leathery tone that I like. Honestly, for the most part, other than that one cigar, these PDR cigars have been pretty good.
Yeah, I've liked all but the one so far.
Now, we can't, completely judge this one till the end, but this is our last one from those sampler packs that we had to review. So
3 out of 4. Is there 4?
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. It's pretty good.
Especially for a boutique cigar company, like, you're gonna screw up every now and again.
Yeah, and it might have just been the batch we had from those ones that were...
Yeah, the main problem with it was poorly rolled.
Yeah.
But also we were getting some rough flavors.
It was just too tight.
Yeah. Tight is right on everything but cigars. You need just tight enough, but not too tight. Thank you, Coach Katz. Super awkward thing, really, to be yelling at high schoolers in hindsight, but I got a kick out of it.
It was great.
I agreed every time, enthusiastically. At first, I thought maybe he was just genuinely too naive to understand why so many of the guys embraced that saying. I don't think so.
No, but if he plays stupid, he can't get in trouble.
Yeah, because, I mean, he does hang out with high school guys all day. It makes sense to kind of fit in with them. There were girls in the classes, but it was like a 9 out of 10 guy ratio.
Yeah.
I had two girls in my junior weightlifting class. Granted, it was Tiana and Kendall, so they were like the lifters among the girls that year. They were the ones to pay attention to, but
anyway. Yeah, a couple.
Well, Tiana for her weight class was badass. And
yeah.
Kendall was like right there on par with her, but Kendall was taller and therefore a higher weight class, I believe.
Gotcha. It was like a...
I don't want to give last names, but...
Me and Boomer.
Yeah. Be cool to see him again sometime.
Yeah, it would be.
As long as he doesn't, free out at us. We've said some dumb shit, we know, man. You probably haven't seen it, though, so it's okay.
He had a pretty good sense of humor.
Yeah, we were all joking. I remember one of my teachers, Mr. Stewart, getting real mad because me and Boomer were firing back and forth black jokes one day. And I did the one where it was like, did you hear they're going to paint all the footballs in the NFL? Boomer almost fell over.
Oh, that is amazing.
So, I'm going to hate that. Yeah, so far I enjoy it. I don't want to give it any numbers or anything till the back half, so I guess we need to be done for now.
Okay.
You got anything else?
Nope.
Alright, we'll be back in a second with the back half.
It's cool. Hello, buddy, and welcome to the back half.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Talk about your experience with the cigar real fast.
I really liked it. It was easy to draw, which was a big plus over the other one we had. It was a nice lighter, but still, I don't even know what.
It still had enough going on.
Yes, there you go. It still had enough going on to keep me interested in it, and I'm smoking it down this far. I'm probably gonna nub it out till it burns me wee fingers.
Yeah, I need to clear my pipe out so I can stick it in there when I'm done.
You're smarter than me, so you just use the pipe.
I'm not smarter, Seth just gave me a pipe.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have thought to shoved it in there.
Oh, gotcha.
Just like, well, hey, let's crumble it up.
Okay, go ahead.
Nice, light, earthy tones. Not too light like a Connecticut typically is. This is a natural, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I guess that makes sense.
Habano Sungrown. So.
It was grown in the sun.
That's literally what that means.
I did start to get some slightly sweeter notes.
I got a dark chocolate note I felt like there for a minute, but it seems to have faded. We'll say about the middle of the cigar.
Yeah. I guess this does say something to it. I haven't really been paying that much attention to the cigar.
Mm-hmm.
To have really been like looking for notes or anything. It's a nice, easy smoke.
It can easily be a background cigar.
Yes.
But it's still complex enough that you can find it interesting, and it's not a bad smoke, I would say.
Yeah, like I definitely enjoyed smoking it. It's just it didn't like capture me, like nothing particularly stood out.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
it's hard to sell you on anything lighter than a Maduro, though. It's got to be an outstanding natural or even like a unicorn Connecticut. So, one thing I was curious about was what Corrido meant when we talked about this. And we may have mentioned this term before, but we try to go over terms occasionally in the back half. And Carrillo is actually one of the original strains of tobacco dating back to the time of Columbus when he landed in Cuba.
Oh, okay.
Back when they were smoking cigars about this big around. This big around. My forearm, not your forearm. I don't know what happened. No matter how, like, big I've ever gotten, my forearms just didn't join the party. I gotta, like, get some fucking steroids just to equal them out or something. I don't know.
Get some synthol.
Sure. I don't know what that is.
It's basically oil and alcohol. You know, you see like guys who are like weirdly shaped when they're huge and like their arms are like just ginormous, but the rest of their body's like scrawny.
Yeah.
Synthol.
Gotcha. Okay. We're not in the podcast. I'm gonna drop that for later. That's basically all it is. Now this is a Dominican binder, Dominican Carrillo. So there's that. But it's being one of the older strains, you can go, okay, this is one of the original cigar flavors. Now, granted, most of the flavor comes from the wrapper, but the binder and the filler are obviously important. These are long filler, by the way. They run relatively cheap. I'm not sure how cheap they run individually because I bought these in a sampler pack, and the sampler pack was $30 for 5 cigars. Solid. That's about $6 a stick. So if you look, you can find these for about $6 a stick. You just may have to buy some other ones with it. Honestly, I'm not upset with the $30 I paid for that pack because only one of them did we not like. Overall, as a brand, I would say Pinar Del Rio is a pretty good brand. I've only hit one cigar I didn't like. I also like Gunslinger cigars, and I've only had one of their cigars that I just genuinely hated. Paleface. So
I thought it was okay. One thing that would be cool to do is remember that particular cigar that we hated and come back to it with a draw tool or like a long drill bit. Do like a Roadman style draw tool and just wow.
Yep, I do have a fun idea for a video of us doing, like, you remember how we did, like, how to smoke a cigar, and we talked about cutting it, lighting it, and all that stuff? We should redo that video, but just be fucking absurd with it, like, cut it with a chainsaw, light it with the matte torch, shit like that.
But blow the end off.
Yeah. All in all, I'd give this cigar a solid 7.
Yeah, I'll agree with you.
Just because it kind of fades into the background, that's the main thing that keeps it from going to an 8. I do like a cigar that is complex enough to keep me interested the entire time. Now, granted, we have to shoot a podcast, right? In between these. That's when we shoot them, if you haven't picked up on that. So our focus does have to shift a little bit, but there are cigars that I have been smoking during that I have just been almost had trouble, like, focusing. I've had to check my notes so that I could say what I needed to say. We did that whole last podcast from the hip, so no notes, no nothing. We just winged it, which is how we ended up in weird spaces. It was weeks ago, so you've probably already seen it if you're bothering to watch this video. But also, pre-orders are probably over, but we do have shirts. And if they got enough pre-orders, you should buy one. We should have said that at the end of the podcast, too. We said it enough times during that. Oh, well.
Yeah.
But yeah, solid 7 on the Pinar Del Rio Habano Sungrown Liga something number 5. There's too many fucking words there. Shorten your name, guys. Till we see you again, I'm Zach.
I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men. Hey everybody, if you like this video, hit a like or dislike, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you really like what we're doing, check us out over on Facebook where we post every day.